Welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for letting me do your reading on this day. I will be using the Rider-Waite deck as well as the Starseed Oracle cards and my own intuition to deliver the message that the cards have for you in this video. So, as always, remember to take what resonates out of today's reading. Okay, so let's find out what message the cards have for you. So we begin with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So sword energy, that is air sign energy, so you could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, or even a Gemini. The next card that came up is the Lover's card. So the Lover's card is more Gemini energy. Okay, and the last card that came out is the Hanged Man. Okay, so the Hanged Man is associated with Pisces, so you could be dealing with the Pisces also. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups, which is some water sign energy. So it could be Pisces, Cancer, or even Scorpio. With the Ace of Cups, this is really a message of there being some kind of emotional breakthrough or some kind of emotional relief. It's possible that on this day, you may be coming into understanding your feelings towards a certain situation or a certain person, or it could be that some kind of emotions or feelings are expressed to you on this day. So this is really a gift. That's usually something very beautiful when it comes to your relationship to self or your relationship with others around you at this time. It's also bringing a lot of compassion and empathy into your life and a lot of understanding and a lot of really emotional relief. So it's also possible that maybe this is the time where you may be experiencing a lot of happiness, a lot of compassion, and a lot of feelings of love, really. Okay, so with the reading of these three cards over here, we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. In the upright, the Nine of Swords would be energy of really having sleepless nights, being anxious about something and overthinking something and really being afraid of the worst case scenario coming to pass, and really being taunted by your imagination or by just your thoughts, negative thoughts. Of how things are going to happen or how things are happening, but it's already a mental thing, so it's all happening in the mind, and it's really causing you to really be stuck in your mind and not be able to look at a situation from any other kind of perspective besides for that overthinking state that is also consuming. So in the reverse, it looks like you are not necessarily giving into those thoughts. It's possible that a situation that may have previously brought you anxiety is now beginning to give you some rest. Or maybe you have changed your perspective also, and you are really beginning to allow yourself to gain some peace of mind. So you're getting a lot of relief and peace of mind over a situation that may have previously caused you a lot of frustration or had the potential to do that to you, because maybe you don't have all of the answers and you can't really see everything clearly at this moment. But I'm really seeing a lot more peace of mind with it being in the reverse. And then we have the Lovers card, and with the Lovers card, that could be you and somebody else. So that could also be bringing up a message to do with your relationships. So with your relationships, it could be that things are really working out at this time. You could be in a harmonious state, and you could be really working well together at this time, and you may be gaining a lot of peace of mind because the other person is really able to let you in and open up to you, and is able to really provide you with the information you need to gain some kind of assurance. And I think that's what's really also fueling this Nine of Swords energy in the reverse, is that perhaps the person in the relationship that you're dealing with, or whoever it is that you're in relationship with or partnership with, is really providing you with assurance, and so that makes you feel a little bit more safe and secure, and you're able to really give yourself a little bit of a break, on an emotional level and as well as on a mental level. With the Hanged Man is also representative of a change in perspective, looking at things differently, and looking at them differently so that it's in a way that suits you. Okay, so you could find yourself in a situation where you are kind of meant to have a lot of faith in the direction that you are being led, but it's a little bit difficult because you may be having a little bit of uncertainty, but the Hanged Man really tries to change his perspective in the situation and look at things in a way that will provide him with some relief and assurance, even though they don't have all the answers right now. So while you're waiting patiently, it's the difference between waiting in expectancy and waiting in fear, really. So with the Hanged Man, this is about you really trying to make the most of a situation. And I see you really trying here on this day. You're remaining positive in your attitude towards whatever it is that you are hoping for, working towards. And I think with this Ace of Cups, you really do get rewarded for that, that perspective. And also with that Ace of Cups, it's really you being called to listen to your intuition. And also with the Hanged Man, that's all about your intuition. You could experience some kind of emotional awakening, and really some clarity can be brought to you. So what's important to really lean on your spirituality when it comes to situations on this day. Okay, so with the Nine of Swords being in reverse, the message that is really coming out here is more so inclined towards your spirituality and your emotions, more so than your logic and thinking things through from a more logical place. And so with the Lovers in the middle, it could even be you. This could also be speaking about maybe you have just recently started a new relationship, a friendship, or even a partnership of any other sort, and it could just be a time of uncertainty. Although yes, it could also be a really beautiful time of starting something new and something fresh. It could also be a little bit of a time of uncertainty, and so with the Ace of Cups here, it's really also a reassurance of what's to come in the unfolding of a new relationship or partnership or whatever have you with this Lovers card that you are beginning. Okay, so this could be leading to a very harmonious place. So let's find out what the Oracle Starseed cards have for you for today's message. Okay, so the card that came out was this card over here, and it's called Inner Earths. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Okay. So with this message, it's also kind of coinciding with the Ace of Cups, because aces in tarot usually have to do with new beginnings, so new solutions and the start of something new. And it could be possible that this is one of those days where you have a emotional awakening, a spiritual encounter, anything of that sort. So whichever resonates with you. There's definitely a focus towards the spiritual side of things and the emotional side of things. So I'll read an extract for the Inner Earth in the Starseed book. It says, if you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see that whole new worlds of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first, you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them. Okay, so that is the message in the Starseed Oracle book. Okay, so again with that message, really thinking that it lines up with the Hanged Man and that changing in your perspective. I hope that this message has brought a lot of encouragement and clarity to you, Sagittarius, and I hope that you have a really good day.